Dear students, here we will learn about how to perform a practical on virtual lab. Now, our today's aim is speed control of DC motor by field resistance control. So, this field resistance control method we already discussed in our theory part, that how to control the speed by inserting variable resistance in the series with the field winding. So here this is nothing but the circuit diagram. Now there is some correction in our circuit here. In our circuit the voltage is 220 volt. So here instead of 160 we use 220 volt supply voltage, and which is DC. So 220 volt DC supply is used. Now this is positive, this is negative. Now this is again LFA are the starter, so it is called a 3 point starter. 3 point starter. Okay, so this is a 3 point starter LFA. Now again similarly, positive of the main supply is connected to the line L, then field ammeter is connected. In the field a variable rheostat is connected, and then it is connected to the field winding. Then for the armature, uh, rheostat is connected, and again this is a armature of the motor, and across the armature to measure the armature voltage a voltmeter is connected. So this is nothing but the arrangement of speed control of a DC motor. Means in this is a field winding, and to control the speed, a variable resistance that is called rheostat is connected in series with the field winding, and to measure the value of the corresponding change in field current, a ammeter is connected. So this is nothing but the circuit diagram. By using this circuit diagram we have to make the connections. Okay, now in case of the we know that how how do we get the characteristics of the speed control method in a by using field resistance method. So here we use the one pointer. Now in this, when we insert a rheostat in series with the field winding, at that time let us say R2 is the rheostat. Means when R2 is going to increase, R2 is increases the field, field current. Let us say the IF is the field current, and IF field current, this is the IF. Now IF is the field current, and when the R2 is increases, means resistance of the field, this resistance value increases, the field current IF decreases. When resistance increases field current decreases, and when field current decreases, the flux phi is decreases, because we know this flux is directly proportional to field current. And when the flux phi is decreases, so we know the relation of the speed, that n is equal to Eb, that is back EMF, upon I, and it can also be written as V minus Ia V minus Ia into Ra by 5. So n is equal to V minus IARA by 5, or we may say n is proportional. This is proportional, not equal to. It is a proportional to. So n is proportional to EB by 5, and EB can be written as V minus IARA by 5, where V is the supply voltage, Ia armature current, Ra armature resistance, and flux phi is the flux in Weber. So when the R2 is increases, field current decreases, and when field current decreases, flux phi is decreases, because phi is directly proportional to field current. And when phi is decreases, this phi is decreases, the speed will be increases. So here we say that speed will be increases. So here in this case, now again we increase the value of R2, again field current decreases, again phi will be decreases, and the speed will be increases. So this goes on continue. Now in case of the this field control method, or field resistance control method, we get the speed more than the rated speed. Means if the rated speed is initially set at 1500, so by varying, by increasing the value of resistance, speed will be increases. Means from this we directly say that this R2 and N2, the relation between resistance and speed. So when the resistance is connected in series with the field, now the R2 is directly proportional to speed. Means when resistance increases, speed increases, resistance decreases, speed decreases. Now here we draw the curve in between speed and field current on. So on y-axis this is the speed, and on x-axis this is the field current. And we know when when the field when the field current here when the field current decrease field current decreases, speed will be increases. Means speed will be decreases here, speed will be decreases when field current increases, vice versa. Here either we say that field current decreases, speed increases, or we say that field current increases, speed decreases. So here when the field current increases in this direction, the speed will be decreases. Okay, so speed will be decreases from this. So this is the curve, and this can be observed. We have to observe this by using a virtual lab. So for that we have to open virtual lab here. Now this is a browser. Now in this I have to type here electric machine 1 virtual lab. Now open this first window. Now electrical machine lab new IIT Roorkee, open this. Then here list of experiments are given. Now open the speed control of DC motor by field resistance control. So here open the field resistance control method, and here Now this is our aim to study the speed control of DC motor by field resistance control, and also draw the graph between armature current and motor speed by varying the field resistance. Now theory part we already discussed in our in our theory videos. Procedures, here procedures are given, connect this. Okay, so we may follow this procedure, or we already discuss about the circuit diagram, and from this circuit diagram we have to connect, make the connection. So I am going to here for the simulations. The simulation, click here to start simulation page. Now in this, so this type of connection we have to make this here. This is a LFA 3-point starter. This is mains, voltmeter, ammeter, two rheostats are given. Okay, now, so how to make the connections? Now here positive and negative is given. So there is some corrections that this is a negative and this is a positive. Okay, by mistakenly this one positive is given, but in actual this is a negative point and this is a positive of the mains. So these are the again 3-point starter, that is line, field and armature. Now again this is a positive point, and we know from our circuit diagram which is discussed previously, the positive is connected to L. So here I select this positive to L. So positive to line is connected. This is the F field point. Now we know field point, this F is connected to ammeter. Field field point is connected to the ammeter. Then the second of the ammeter is connected to the this plus point. Then this rheostat second, that is F point, negative point, is connected to the field of the motor. So this is, we know this is D and Y are the field, C and K are the armature point. So D, in between D and F, D and Y, field is present. So F is connected to D. Now and D, from the D and Y, in between D and Y the field winding is connected internally, and Y is connected to negative as per our circuit diagram. So Y is connected to negative. So this is the complete path of the field winding. Now next is the armature. Now armature, in series with the armature we have to connect the rheostat. Again armature is connected to this point G, plus point. Then negative of the rheostat is connected to the armature, the A, that is plus C point. Then K is nothing but the negative of the armature, and to complete the circuit a negative of the armature is connected to the negative of the supply. So this is negative of the supply. So negative of the armature double A is connected to negative of the supply. Now here we make the all the connection. Only remaining is that we have to connect the voltmeter. So we have to connect the voltmeter in parallel with the armature. So here positive of the voltmeter is connected to C. Negative of the voltmeter is connected to negative of the mains. So here negative of the mains, and again the, we know this rheostat and the rheostat second point and the positive of the voltmeter is connected. So here we make the connection, rheostat second and positive of the voltmeter. So this is nothing but our complete connection. This is a front view of a DC motor. If we take the cut section, we get, from the front, we get, the machine will be look like this rotor. So this is about our connections. This is a 3-point starter. L is L point. This is a field point, and third is the armature point. In the mains, this negative is a positive. By mistakenly, it is a negative is shown here. So it is, this is a positive point, and negative point is, A point is negative and B point is the positive. The voltmeter, ammeters are given. So this is nothing but a complete arrangement. Now we have to shift to the check connection. So here, check, now connect the message display that correct connection, proceed to take readings. So make OK. Now, now in the procedure, first of all, we have to set the constant voltage across the armature. That is, we require that across the armature, we require that total 220 volt. Okay. So first of all, mains is on. So our mains is on. Now, as we switch on the mains supply, now it indicates green in green color. Now red turns to green for the switching. Now in the armature resistance, this armature rheostat is connected in series with the armature, and we have to maintain the constant voltage across the armature. So here we move this slider. Okay. Now when we move the slider, here the voltmeter shows the 220 volt. Okay. Initially when the slider it, now slider shows the 220 volt, and current ammeter shows the 0 reading. Means now the voltage across the armature is 220 volt. Now speedometer, that is speedometer shows the 0 rpm, means there is a no rotation of the rotor. So this rotor is also in steady condition. Now we take the one by one reading. Now here a rheostat is connected. Now rheostat is connected. See, field when the up point is connected to positive of the ammeter, then negative is connected to the rheostat. Now, and the slider is at this position. This means that there is a minimum value of the resistance. Okay, this is an, the slider in this position means there is a minimum value of the resistance. Means as we move the slider in this direction, the resistance increases, and we know that there is a direct relation between resistance and speed. So as the resistance increases, speed will be increases. So this is when we move slider. Now the current is zero point 0.1 ampere, and means here resistance is decreases. Okay, the resistance is here, in this the resistance will be decreases. So 2500. Now for the zero point 0.1 ampere, now we have to add this reading to the our observation table. Now this is our observation table. For the 0.1 ampere, the speed will be 2500. Now again resistance decreases, field current increases, flux increases, speed will be decreases. Okay. Now again we increase the value of resistance. Now the current will be, sorry, decrease the value of resistance, current will be increases, flux will be increases, speed will be decreases. Sorry, again we have to add the second reading. For that we have to move this pointer to, now we know 0.2. Now we have to see voltage across the armature is constant, only we have to vary the field current. So for the 0.2 ampere of the field current, the speed will be 234. Again this add to table. Now there are two reading. So similarly we have to take 5 to 6 reading. Now again move the third position. For 0.3 ampere, the speed will be 2100. Okay. Similarly we have to goes on increasing. Now For the zero point 0.4 ampere, again means current, means the resistance value decreases, current increases, here speed will be, current increases, flux increases, speed will be decreases. Now this is fourth reading. So for the fifth reading, now for the zero point 0.5 ampere, again speed will be 1700. And again for the, again the current will be 0.6 ampere, and speed is reduces, means current increases, speed will be decreases. So here we take total 6 readings. Okay, now this is our observation table for 0 0.1, 0 0.2, 0 0.3, 0 0.4, 0.5 and 0.6 ampere. So here we say that as the current increase, means as the resistance decreases, current will be increases. So current increases, flux will be increases, and flux increases, speed will be decreases, as the speed is inversely proportional to the flux. So speed goes on decreases. Now here we plot the graph. Now here by simply clicking here plot graph, now here we get the graph which is discussed on the PPT. Similarly means there it is shown that, it may be zoom. So this is our graph, means as the field current goes on increases, the speed goes on decreases. So this is about the speed control of DC motor by field control method, or by inserting field resistance method we will get the speed control of a DC motor. Thank you.